that we need to understand why Jerusalem is so important to God, and why it's such a big part of his heart. Well, and I'm just gonna, here's the Oreo cookie, okay? Earth started, our story started in that area. Adam and Eve, the flood is issued from that area. It is the place where Abraham, right outside of Jerusalem is where Abraham is about to sacrifice Isaac. It's where David, on the same mountain, it's where David buys from Onan this piece of land where he sets up the first altar, where he later erects the temple on that very site. He has his son build it right on that site. It's the very place where, as centuries go by, there is war over that area. There are foreign countries that come in and try to, take Israel out. It's where the Son of God comes. It's where he ministers. It's where he rides into, on the last week of his life before going to the cross. He's crucified right outside of Jerusalem on the hill where we believe, again, Abraham is almost sacrificed Isaac. It's that same area. It is where Jesus is going to return. It is where he is going to create the capital for earth. And if, every state has a capital, and if the world has a capital, I've said this before, it's Jerusalem. That's the capital of the world. And how do we know that? Well, God says so. He says through Isaiah and through Jeremiah, he says, I have chosen Israel as a place for my name forever. Well, yeah. That's his headquarters. It's where he demanded the temple to be built. That's his house. That's the White House in the capital. It's where Jesus is going to return. It's where the Antichrist, even before Jesus returns, is going to sit and say, no, I'm the guy. I'm in charge. I'm God. So it is everything. It is the beginning and it is the end. It is, as the Bible calls, the navel of the world. It's your belly button. He goes, this is where I've poured my life. It's where life began. It's where everything goes. And this is my mark, that I've given life to the human race and to a chosen people. And it's where Jesus returns and will reign. And John in Revelation 21 sees what? A new Jerusalem coming down on that spot. Jerusalem is big news. Is the apple of God's eye, he says.